Jean Bradley was a woman of routine. Every morning at precisely 6:30 a.m., she left her modest apartment in Oakwood Heights for a jog through Central Park. Friends described her as disciplined, kind-hearted, and fiercely independent. At 32, she had built a promising career as an investigative journalist, often digging into stories others dared not touch. But on the morning of October 14, 2018, Jean's routine came to a tragic and mysterious end. Jean's body was discovered near the Reservoir Trail by an early morning dog walker. She was lying face down, her running clothes soaked in blood. The autopsy would later reveal multiple stab wounds to her torso, yet no signs of a struggle. Her phone and keys were missing, but her credit cards and ID remained untouched, ruling out a typical robbery. NYPD launched an immediate investigation, questioning everyone in her life. Jean had recently been working on an exposé about corruption in local government. Her colleagues at the New York Gazette mentioned she had received threats, but she brushed them off as occupational hazards. Had her latest story made her a target? Detectives also considered the possibility of a personal dispute. Jean had recently ended a relationship with Daniel Carter, a fellow journalist. According to reports, the breakup had been amicable, but Daniel had been seen near the park that morning. Under intense questioning, he provided a solid alibi, backed by security footage from a nearby cafe. Then came an eerie discovery: Jean wasn't the only woman attacked in the area. Over the past 2 years, 3 other women had been assaulted near Central Park under similar circumstances. 2 survived, recounting that their assailant had worn a black hoodie and gloves, leaving behind no DNA evidence. Detectives wondered, was this a serial offender, and had Jean fought back too hard? Surveillance footage from nearby cameras captured a shadowy figure running from the scene at 6:47 a.m., but the image was too grainy for identification. Witnesses recalled seeing a man in dark clothing lingering near the trail, but no one could describe him clearly. The authorities released a composite sketch based on survivors' testimonies, but no one came forward with leads. Weeks turned into months. A forensic sweep of the area uncovered a discarded switchblade with partial prints, but they didn't match anyone in the database. Despite extensive interviews and a public plea for information, the case grew colder by the day. Some believed Jean's murder was a professional hit, silencing her before she could publish damning evidence. Others argue she was the unfortunate victim of a predator who had been stalking the park for years. A few even suspect a cover-up, pointing to the lack of any significant breakthroughs despite the city's best detectives on the case. Jean Bradley's murder remains unsolved. Her family continues to push for justice, refusing to let her story be forgotten. To this day, the shadow of her death lingers over Central Park, a chilling reminder that some...
And please do not forget to share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more true crime story like this. Thank you.